Alright, welcome to this video tutorial on effects and how to create a separate effect mix for a monitor or a bus send than you have for your master output. This is how it works. Let's say, first of all, you have your reverb for your main output, okay? So you have a microphone in to channel 1, that is right here, and you have this reverb mixed into it, as you can see. So from there, your master output has reverb on it. Okay, very simple. Now you have reverb on your master output, but you want a separate reverb mix for your monitors. Okay, your monitors want a different reverb mix. So we're going to mute reverb number 1 and we're going to go to reverb number 2. Okay, and the way we do this is a little setup process beforehand. The first thing we're going to want to do is we're going to want to go to effects returns, okay? Now, here's something you need to know. Effects returns go along with your effects processors, okay? So this, channels number 1 and 2, go with effect processor number 1 and 2. Well, it's one fader, but it's actually stereo, so it's 1 and 2. And 3 and 4 go with effects processor 2, and so on. So here's what we're going to want to do. As you can see with reverb number 1, when you talk into it, you can see a signal bar. And you also notice that this, if you select it, pardon me, it is being sent to the main left and right bus. So if you don't want the reverb, in our case, which we don't, to go to the main left and right bus, we're going to select our reverb return and don't send it to the main left and right bus, okay? So now we're going to go back and mute our reverb for the house, and we're going to mix in a reverb for our monitor, okay? So now it should be dry because it's still not coming through the main master bus. We're going to make sure that we have something mixed in to our monitor, which we have our monitor on bus number 1. Check 1, 2, 3. It is. So we have a dry mix now on bus number 1. So the second thing we need to do is go over here to our effects returns again, select our bus number 1, and say we want the reverb into our mix bus. So our effects return, which normally would go to the master bus, is now going to our monitor bus, okay? And then I actually already have it mixed in, but the next process would be take that reverb, rather, and mix it in to that vocal microphone. So you'd select that reverb, mix it in, and thus you have a separate reverb mix for your monitor. So if I turn this up really loud to give some contrast, then I come over here and I toggle between the main bus and the monitor bus. Right now I have nothing, okay? And when I turn on the main bus, let's see what this sounds like. Main bus has, oh, I muted the reverb for that. I'm sorry. We're going to turn this down a little bit more so it's not so overwhelming. You can hear it a little. So now if we toggle between the two, your main bus has a certain amount of reverb, and then your monitor bus, excuse me, pardon me, I'm not thinking well this morning. Your monitor bus has a different amount of reverb, and it can be adjusted just by mixing that effects bus into the channel. Okay, so I hope this video tutorial helps. I'm going to kill these reverbs because they're driving me nuts. If you have any more questions or need any more tutorials in the future, just let me know.